What is going on, everybody? I was muted for like half a second. That's fucking crazy. That's just crazy work out there. Who's starting their streams muted lately? Probably everybody. It's because StreamYards. StreamYards is a disaster lately. It's like, what the fuck is going on with StreamYards? If anybody uses it, don't get me wrong, it's one of the better ones to use that is out there. But my God, it's it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Well, it's been a while since I started streaming. There's no comments. Nobody said hi. What is going on out here? I don't understand. What is happening? But look, I know it's Saturday. It's a Saturday before Halloween. And so more likely this will be a short stream. More than likely there's probably a bunch of people getting ready for like pre-Halloween parties and stuff, a lot of people like to do stuff like that. Maybe there's some Oktoberfest going on out there. I know there's some Oktoberfest going on out here. I might actually be going to one here in about an hour or so. I don't know. I'm looking into them. I'm looking into them. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. The people who have showed up, and also thank you for the people who showed up last night, man. I did not expect that to go that long. That was kind of wild. I just threw on a random stream. I had like two random topics today. I literally have one, so hopefully it'll be a third of maybe a third of the time. But seeing who all will show up. I think I have at least one guest that will be joining me here in a little bit, and yeah. With that being said, how's everybody's Halloween and everything going? Or like this Halloween spooky season, the Spooktober Fest, if you want to call it that or whatever. It's definitely a thing. People say it. It's kind of weird, but I get it. It's fun. October is an interesting time. It's an interesting time, and I think it would be an interesting time to release movies like scary movies or stuff that would have very costume themed stuff behind it, right? Like when they released the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2. This would be the perfect goddamn time to be releasing a movie like that, because I think it would, if the release date was proper or whatever, it would be coming out this week. It'd be coming out in like a week from now. And it's like that just gives more people incentive to buy those costumes, because Mortal Kombat has iconic costumes. Like you'd see somebody dressed as that, there's no doubt about it who they are. You're not going to be like, what are you, George Bush or whatever? It's like, no, that's fucking Raiden. Like, how did you get that mixed up? And it's like, well, I know they shocked the shit out of the country, right? So like, whoa, like that might make sense. But yeah. Anyways, I do have a topic that I wanted to kind of bring up. So this might be actually kind of a short stream. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I kind of always say that. I mean, last night I remember even I started out saying, "Oh, it's going to be like 1 hour." Wasn't 1 hour. It went a little longer than that. But I appreciate everyone that stuck around for that kerfuffle of a day. Well, actually, night, and we're back at it again. But since I always do a sidecast on Saturdays at usually 3 p.m., I was about 5 minutes late, but I timed it to be 5 minutes late because I needed that little extra time to, I don't know, get home and get ready and hang out and get ready and hopefully talk to the chat, talk to the people who show up. And so far, it seems like that might not be happening. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and jump right into my article, because I do have an article to bring up. And I wanted to also highlight again Geeks and Gamers, because I guess they collaborated with that Park Place, right? So they collaborated with them, and now they're doing articles and stuff. I mean, I guess they've probably been doing that before, but it seems they're more focusing on it, and like they're actually putting a little bit more of a magnifying glass on it. Also, at least so far, the articles that I read from them, they're concise and to the point, which is what you want out of an article. I don't want to sit here for like fucking 45 minutes reading a bunch of nonsense or whatever. It's like usually you can get it done in a couple paragraphs. That's that should be it. That should be it. But anyways, let's go ahead and read this article from Geeks and Gamers from Trevor Denning. Says, even the Hollywood Reporter says the Savant's white male villains are cartoonishly bad. Well, if people don't know what Savant is, it was a show that was going to be produced by Apple, and it got pulled, and it's kind of like in some type of hiatus because more than likely the themes and stuff that they're dealing with might they might be a little political. It might be a little political, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a tad bit. They might lean to one side. Who would have thought? Like, what are the odds of that? Like, I'm waiting for a show to come out where it's like, dude, it's all right wing propaganda, just like all right wing. Everything about it is right wing. And what it's gonna be, it's just gonna be like a normal episode of like some of your favorite shows. It'll just be a regular show, and it's like, this is so right wing. Look at them being normal and stuff. Like, oh god, how awful. I can never imagine a world like that. It's almost like we lived through it for like 30 years before the last like 10 years of our lives or whatever. It's like, what the hell is happening? Yeah, just that awful time period of like regular television. Where it's like, okay, this show's bad because it's a bad show, not because it's politically bad and everything. No, it's just bad. No, we're not in that era anymore. We're not in that life anymore with like the if you like to believe the Hadron Collider or whatever just went off the rails, and we're living in a separate universe or whatever. I mean, I feel every day just it leads us more and more close, or it drives us closer and closer to that fact. Like that's what it seems like anyway. It almost seems like a fact where it's like, no, this is real. This actually happened. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that keeps playing out for us. But anyways, this is a article from Geeks and Gamers, and Geeks and Gamers, they kind of did a rebranding, not a rebranding, but like a relaunch of their website. They're trying to do articles and stuff. They also combined with that Park Place, I believe, and yeah, they're kind of like they're one and the same. They're same but different. Same but different. But I know a bunch of people from Geeks and Gamers. They're all really nice, cool people. I do not know Trevor Denning, but he seems to be the writer of this article. So let's go ahead and check out his article that he did on Savant. Let's go ahead and check out what he had to say with it. Actually, hold on, let me have it drink. Let me refresh myself there before we get going. All right. Did the Hollywood Reporter just say the quiet part out loud about white male villains in The Savant? Jessica Chastain. Oh, man. Jeez. I was looking at her picture and I couldn't remember her name, but as soon as I read the name, I was like, oh, yeah. This bitch. Like, Jesus Christ. Whatever. Jessica Chastain's indefinitely postponed series for Apple TV. In an article summarizing the series development and delayed release after the murder of TPUSA founder Charlie Kirk, THR offers a surprisingly frank assessment of the way the show portrays its villains. Who would have thought? Even before Charlie, like I think the first trailer dropped before Charlie was, offed. Most people knew where this show was going, and it's like, surprise, who would have thought? But now they're like, wait a minute, maybe we might be adding fuel to the fire, and but we're the good guys. But the good guys clearly already invested however much money however much money it took to make the show to probably push out the same narrative that got Charlie Kirk assassinated, right? Like what the hell? they're like, well, we're admitting we knew we did wrong, and everything about this is wrong. But you know what we should do is we'll just postpone it until it's cooler waters. There's it's not going to be cooler waters out there, people. Like it's just that's not happening. That is not happening. Hold on, we got Nestor says, "Hey, bro, great stream last night. It was fun. Hey, I'm glad you stuck. All right, I'm glad you stuck around and or like what you came in. I want to say around the 2-3 hour mark, something like that. Yeah, I was not expecting to go that long. I never expect any of my streams to do anything like that. I always say, and I, you probably check out any of my streams. I'm like, hey, we're gonna go an hour, maybe two, something like that. I never expected to go fucking 6 hours. So yeah, that's never the intention. But at the same time, hey, if we're having good conversation, people want to stick around and people are down to hang out. I enjoy conversation. I like talking to people. I like hanging out. And you know, if I'm not out at a bar or some type of regular debauchery out here in Cali, then yeah, I'd rather be talking to people that I probably actually want to talk to, which is you guys, the chat. The chat is king. Chat is awesome. Chat is amazing. Chat is some of my favorite people. I'm just like, man, I wish that if I were to go out all the time, every time that I ran into at least one person, not just from the chat, but somebody like somebody from the chat, even because I understand nobody in the chat's out here in California, because that would be it'd be a sad life for everybody. I mean, to be fair, we'd be able to maybe split a U-Haul so we can both get the fuck out of here. That'd be great. I mean, yeah, saving a little money there, and I think most people would be on board with that idea. Oh, hold on, shit. Sorry, drop something, and I'm back. Let's see here. There is a message from Rafa Balde with the salute. Rafa Balde, what's going on? Yeah, on StreamYard, some reason, emojis and stuff don't really show up, and that's always kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But yes. Let's continue on. Let me go ahead and read the rest of this article here. Did the Hollywood Reporter just say the quiet part out loud about white male villains and Savant? Yes, they did. Jessica Chastain's indefinitely postponed series for Apple TV. They absolutely did say the quiet part out loud. In an article summarizing the series development and delayed release after the murder of Charlie Kirk, THR offers a surprisingly frank assessment of the way the show portrays its villains. And to no surprise of anybody, the article states almost every white male in the series is a terrible person griping about and/or military plotting against blacks, women, Jews, and/or immigrants. Wow, who could have thought that? It's almost like they just write their fucking shows because they watch the news in the morning. They're very basic CNN news, and they're like, "Oh my god, everything is terrible. I need to go turn to Jon Stewart or fucking Jimmy Kimmel for some lighthearted fucking also racism against like it's like propaganda on every level." And the funniest part about it is I've met somebody, he happens to live with me, who believes in all of this shit, and he backs it up with the most ridiculous shit I've ever fucking heard. So when you think like these people don't actually exist who write this kind of stuff, obviously you're seeing people who write these statements or whatever, or you see the videos and it's like, wow, that person actually exists. Regular people exist like that too, and they're just they're very normal. They're I mean, we're all very normal, whatever. But this is the shit that's going on in the back of their heads. It's they're just like everybody that says anything against me is bad. They need to be get rid of or whatever. And I say I want all those people removed from their positions, but I don't want them gone. I don't want anybody to die. And I think that's the difference. Like I don't think any of us want those people to die. It's like, no, I'd prefer not to hear your shitty fucking opinion on the news because you sound ridiculous and retarded. And I think the whole country would like super benefit from never hearing from you again in that capacity. But yeah, if you want to make my drink or something, AOC, you fucking bitch, like you can absolutely do that. You can absolutely do that. Let's see here. Let me see here. I do have a guest who showed up, and I might have an intro, and it might be a pretty cool, awesome intro.
Shout out to my brothers from the block. Cause I got a Glock and it cost them a lot. Yes, to keep that strap for the enemies, in case the enemies bring that too. They load up the chopper, let it spray. If the ops try to play, they gon' blow them away. Yes, they keep that strap for the enemies. When it's time for some get back, chopper it go click, clack, boom.
Click, clack, boom. We got Angel in the house. What's going on, Angel? How's it going, brother?
What up? What up? How you doing?
What up? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I mean, I sent out so many invites and only one person showed. I'm so disheartened. I don't know what to do other than I was gonna do a short stream anyways, and so it all works out. But we'll see. Maybe more people show up, and this might turn into another fucking 6-hour extravaganza of ridiculous.
They could show up. You know, there's other things that's out there. There's topics out there.
It's the Saturday before proper Halloween. It's the main Saturday before Halloween. So most people are doing Halloween shit. They're all getting dressed up. They're all doing their stuff. And I'm like, oh man, I keep doing this. Choosing Saturday afternoon is a decent idea because I was like, you know, a lot of people don't do that. And you know why they don't do that? Because everybody's doing shit. Everybody else is doing stuff, and it's like I got better things to do than listen.
Well, you got Rock saying he's about to come on in 10 minutes. He in the chat. He just said he's coming on. So you got some people.
Oh, did he say it? Okay. He was doing a gaming stream, and I was like, you didn't even hit me up to do some gaming, dude. Like,
we could do a gaming stream. We could always do Among Us.
We could do that. I'll buy it. Yeah. I mean, I think I'll probably play it on my PlayStation because I was looking at it through stream or through what's called Steam.
SteamYard.
Yeah, Steam. Yeah. No, Steam. Yeah, I keep saying that. Yeah, I'm like, they're so close to. It's the same difference. Damn it. Damn that SteamYard, streaming SteamYard. Fuck. Damn it. But I still like doing it on Saturdays, especially if I do it early like this, where it's like even 3:00, because by the time I'm done with that, then it's time to get ready to go out and do Saturday night shit. So that's cool for me. But it's, you know, I'm West Coast, and I have started to realize, and well, I've realized for a while now, a lot of my, I would say my viewers, and not just my viewers, but also my awesome guests like you. Well, now you're East Coast. You were originally West Coast, but now you're East Coast. But a lot of people are more East Coast time. So if I'm doing it at 3, it's 6 for you. So that's the time to be getting ready to go out and go have a good time.
I don't think I ever lost my timing when it comes to the East or the West in regards to like just knowing like, hey, it's this time and this time. Like even when I was out in the West, I would still be up to like 2 in the morning.
Like even when you moved out there, you didn't have like that jet lag kind of like, because that's usually what it like. Jet lag usually obviously happens only for like a day, maybe 2, but obviously when you move to a new location, you just adapt, right?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was just, I mean, still getting used to getting up at this time, you know, East Coast wise. But like I said, I could stay up to like 3, 4 because I'm used to being up on the West Coast at that time. So for me, it doesn't bother me as much as it did in the beginning. But now
it's all of a sudden you're like 3 in the morning. You're like, oh man, this is usually 12 for me. Like, so,
So for me, it's no big deal because I still know a lot of people out in the West that I still talk to, you know, so I'll still be up to like 12, 1, you know, chopping it up with them.
Well, you gotta rock with the white homies from the West, dude. You got to do it. Like, you know, that's what's up. And like you saw probably in the group chat earlier, I started to finally look into the pricing of going to MegaCon, and that's something like an absolute. Like I'm definitely going. as we get closer, we'll talk with obviously me, you, Rockefeller, and DK Bones, like because you guys are the main
Yeah.
people that are East Coast now, and
I'm
we'll
telling
see
you,
if
look into
like
that website I was telling you about, Air Affordable.
I read it. Yeah. No, I listened to it and everything. I'll be looking into that. Probably my next paycheck is in a few days. Once I get that, I'll probably go ahead and book my flight at least, and so I'll have that set up.
Yeah, I was
But
setting
after
up
that,
my
I need to
exact
talk to you guys to where it's like, you know,
and in the
I
regular
don't know
chat. So
if you guys are if we'll talk about it behind the scenes or whatever. But it'll be cool to meet up with all you guys, hang out for a few days, you know, grab some drinks. Other than MegaCon, I just kind of want to check out Florida proper because I've been there for all of 1 hour, and I have mentioned that before. I was like, they got us off the cruise ship onto a bus right to the fucking airport, and I was like, oh cool, this Florida looks nice, and then I fucked right off. I'm like, so it was an experience, but a very short one.
got some family out there. And then one time that I went to Florida, like you, I went on a cruise, and I mean, I was there for 1 day. I didn't just get off the plane and just go straight to the cruise, but I was there overnight.
Oh no, we got rerouted from my cruise from Texas. I left from Texas, and then it was hurricane season. It was I think it was Harvey, that really bad one that hit Texas that destroyed it for like 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there for 2 days off the coast, just watching this hurricane destroy, like the whole boat was full of like Texans, right? So it's like everyone, like most of the people, it was like 90% Texans, and they're just sitting there watching their houses get destroyed. And I'm sitting there with my like drink voucher that I have for like a week, that they're like, oh, we'll extend that for you. And I was like, oh great, because I'm just gonna drink whiskey and just go enjoy my extra few days off. I called my boss and I was like, hey man, sorry, hurricane, I can't make it in. And I was like, I thought that was a pretty good excuse to not come into work.
And it was true though.
My
That's
bad.
The best part. That's
the best part, I'm stuck at sea. Like I literally, like, you want me to swim to California from Texas? Sorry, it's not happening. Just to go deliver some packages? Fuck off. Like, no, I'm gonna drink some whiskey and chill the fuck out. And then they rerouted us to Florida because it was still hitting so bad, and they had to obviously catch up with their other stuff. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm looking forward to MegaCon. So for me, the flight ain't going to be that expensive. So I'm just really trying to figure out as far as where I'm going to stay at.
Even the ones that I looked at. Yeah, even the ones that I looked at from today, from either Burbank or LAX, like Burbank would probably be better because that one's much smaller airport, and it's quicker. Everything's about it's faster.
It's cheaper from Burbank.
It was like 200, so it'd be like 400 round trip, like, and that's today. But it's like, if I keep up on it, there'll be a day where it's cheaper, and I'll just nab those tickets. And
you hit up Southwest. Southwest be having 40% discounts right now. I know they had like 40% or 30% off on flights. Southwest right now, they're trying to give sales all the time because they're not really selling their flights due to the change that they did with their bags. You know what I'm saying? Because
really?
Southwest used to give 2 free bags, but now they changed that. So
yeah, I'm only going for 4 days. I'll have one bag, and then I'll either have to Uber to wherever we're all meeting up. I think that the other main big cost is going to be if we're all going to meet up and we all want to split a B&B or something. We'll talk about it. I'm sure we'll all talk about it behind the scenes, but we'll see what's up. Because
I mean, I got family out there, so I could talk to my cousin. You know, she knows a couple of spots that we may be able to rent.
Dude,
or somewhere.
Yeah, if you got somewhere near there, and then we can have a cookout, I'm fucking down. Like, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my cousin and see, and my sister be knowing some spots as well because she travels Florida a lot, and we could check it out. Like I said, I mean, I'm familiar with traveling, so. I know,
I know. I'm talking about it like it's around the corner, but 5 months is always. It's going to. It is
around the corner. To be honest with you, think about it. We're about to hit November next week. So
yeah, next week, November. Yeah, we're 4 months away. That's why I was looking at the tickets, and I was like, I was thinking it was going to be. I was ready to spend like $300-400 for like a 4-day ticket. No, it's like $140, and I was like, that ain't shit.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
That's what I was tripping out too. I was like, 140. All right, bow. That's already taken care of. Now all I got to worry about is
no
just
problem.
the room and board and food.
Room and board and fucking the flight there. Exactly.
Yeah. So
food, no problem. Like I'm down. Like, you know, what's funny is like I could do all that, and then my food could actually double the cost that it took me to get there, and I'd be like, it was worth it for some good food and some other place. I won't even sweat it, but it's like that $30 fucking trip in that car really pissed me off. But it's like this $80 steak that would normally cost me 20, totally worth it. Like, it's all subjective.
Now there's some good spots down there to eat too, so it'll be popping. I'm ready. I'm looking forward to it. So
right, let me go ahead and shout out.
If we get an Airbnb, you can cook some nights.
Oh, dude, we could grill it. I mean, depending if we got a grill and whatnot, dude. Yeah, we can totally grill it up. But see, Ron E says, "Hey, Syfaxx, made it till around 3:30 a.m. my time for last night's stream." Yes, you did, absolutely. Hey, man, thanks for showing up. And yeah, we were talking about how especially when you showed up, it was the weird change in YouTube to where it has like numbers at the end of it. So even if it's like mine is the only name other than actually the Islamic here who says yo, who has like no numbers after it. So it's like maybe if you've done videos or something, you're like established and it's like this is your name for sure. Other than that, but it's like, look, we got SJ, but 4673. It's like, what the fuck is that? What's the 4673 with the @ sign? But also hail to you, SJ. It's just kind of annoying, but yeah. See, Rockefeller Plaza. It seems like anybody who's actually done a video.
I mean, they're just doing that to make it easier for you to be able to find the people, because some people just type the names. I mean, some people don't even think to put the @ sign beforehand, so you can find somebody's name in a chat or find them, in regards to online. So, I mean, I understand why they're doing it. It is kind of annoying, but it works for some people that are just kind of slow and don't understand how to really look for people's names and stuff like that. And we have a couple of those people out there. So not to, disrespect anybody, but
better to do a stream Saturday than release a movie on New Year's Day. And so not just release a movie, but release an ending of a TV series. Like we were talking about that. I was trying to make a point of that with Stranger Things last night, right? Like, have you heard about what they're doing with Stranger Things?
No, I'm not really a big fan, so that's why I don't really look too much about that.
Okay, so Stranger Things, like season 4 really brought the hype back. Like season 4 was fucking excellent. It was very good. And so season 5 obviously is releasing, I believe, next month. And they're doing it like that scattered release, kind of the way that they did with Cobra Kai, where it's like, oh, we're going to release half of it and then 2 episodes and then our last episode. So it's like one episode is going to release, I believe, on Christmas, and then the last episode is going to release on New Year's Eve. And I was like, that's the dumbest day to release something. That's the day that everybody's definitely doing something, and nobody's thinking, you know what I want to do for New Year's Eve? Go to the fucking theater. Like, you're going to have the least amount of people possible to do that. Even if it's for a series that you've invested almost 10 years of your time into, right? Because Stranger Things is like a 10-year series. It's just shy of 10 years. But 10 fucking years of your time that you've invested into it. But I think what I did like about it is this is, look, if a series is going on that long, then I used Supernatural as a comparison, right? Because Supernatural went on for 16 seasons. I mean, that shit was going on 18, 20. Like, anyone who's in their 30s or even late 20s, like, you grew up around Supernatural. Supernatural was just there all the time, every time, all the time. The idea of releasing like a finale in a theater is actually a cool concept. Like, dude, not only are you going to want to go see it, but you want to see it with a group of people who are all about it, right? Yeah. I've invested 16 fucking years in it. I've invested 10 years into it. Those are the people you want to see those kind of movies with. It's the same thing. That's the same reason why you got like the reactions as you did for like Avengers Infinity War and stuff. Those people invested 8-9 years into this storyline, and now they're getting the payoff, and now we all get to see it together. So when you see them do the snap or whatever, like that stuff, and everybody cheers. That's fucking awesome. That's amazing. And you get to that's an experience. That's an actual experience you'll never forget. That you try to do that when you go to events like music festivals and stuff like that. You're hoping that's the experience you're hoping for, but you're hoping for that in a one-shot type of deal. This is the first time I've seen this person. Maybe it's the second time you're seeing them. I'm hoping to get that experience. Something you've invested like 10 years of your life to, almost 20, like 16 years with like Supernatural. That's a great idea. Now, what day would you not want to do that on?
I mean, it depends. I'm gonna be blunt with you, because there's times, like let's say the day after Christmas, people are bored and they're looking for something to do.
After sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Like New Year's Eve, nobody's really going out there partying. Most people are partying.
New Year's Eve is when people party. New Year's Day would I think New Year's Day would like, hey, the new day, you get to end, or like you get to go out on a good note with something you actually like. I would actually prefer it on New Year's Day, even though it could be, obviously it's an ending of something you like, but hey, it's also a fresh start to your new year. That would make a lot more sense.
So wait, are they dropping it on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve. It's the 31st. So it's like,
that's when they're going to drop it, on the 31st?
Yeah.
Because New Year's Day is on a Thursday. So that's what I'm saying. You sure it's not New Year's Day?
No, it's the 31st. Yeah. They said it's New Year's Eve. Because they're like, hey, you can end this and then you can start your new year with a fresh start, like, which also it does make sense. I get their reasoning behind it. I just think it's a little dumb to do it on a day when most people are already going to be out finding ways to get more plastered than they could ever walk home in, and then to start the new year fresh. And like, okay, well, I don't know.
From my understanding, aren't they dropping it in? They're still dropping it on Netflix. So it seems like the last episode is going to be probably shown. That's what I'm seeing. The last episode is on the 31st, because the first episode they're dropping it on November 26th.
The 31st is New Year. That's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So that's what they're probably saying. That's just that last episode.
They're doing day in release with the last episode. So you can watch it at home even. You can watch it at home, but they're also doing a theater release for like 350 theaters or whatever. It's kind of weird. I don't know how well it'll work out.
I think it could work out because, like I said, most people, let's say prior to New Year's, because the movie theaters close anyway before 12 o'clock. So some people are going to still probably going to rock in there, go in there, see things, and then go afterwards to go party, do something. Like, it could work.
Yeah, no, it could work. I'm curious how it's going to work out. I just think it's a dumb idea to release it on like that kind of a holiday.
I mean, people go to see Avatar on Christmas. Think about it. On a Christmas day, people still go on.
Oddly enough, I could think for Christmas, because everybody does stuff Christmas early in the morning, right? You're doing it 7, 8 o'clock. You're already on doing your presents, and maybe you got like a Christmas lunch type of deal, maybe. But it's like you could still go hit Avatar, come back, and still have Christmas dinner. But
it's the same thing with New Year's Eve. Like, you could still go out, watch this movie. Yeah, but you can watch this movie. Yeah, but the movie theaters close by 11. That's what I'm saying. Like, the last movie is like 11, 11:30. Nobody's really
I get what
go
you're
that
saying.
Time.
I'm curious how it's going to work. I just think
I think it may work.
I think it's a little. It might work. Also, they're only doing it, I believe it said 350 theaters over 50 states. So it's going to be very limited, and then also they'll probably be packed.
My thing is, who goes to the movies on Halloween, and they're about to drop K-pop Demon Hunters on Halloween. Like, you could kind of say that almost for any holiday.
I almost want to go do that, but I mean, I know we're gonna be doing stream. Like, I feel like as soon as I'm off work, I'm gonna be streaming all fucking day.
No, I could go. I mean, I'm out here in the East Coast, so I could see it prior. Like, for me, I'll be able to go, but I'm cool on seeing K-pop in the theater. I already know the movie back and forth, so it's okay.
Well, that's it. Like, we got Halloween, and then sometimes you get a little bit of candy by your side, but what I prefer by my side is a little bit of We got a little bit of weed by my side, and that might be Rockefeller Plaza, who was just streaming some. I believe that was Call of Duty. I don't know if he's
Yeah,
actually here.
bro. I'm
Yeah,
here.
Hey,
What up,
what's going
bro?
on, brother?
Nah,
What
shit.
up?
Man, just getting over a fucking horrible headache and fucking fever. Broke it down.
Yeah,
I
man,
woke
you
up.
feeling better, dude? Yeah.
I'm
Like,
feeling.
like
I'm
how's the
feeling.
cat?
I'm still.
How's
The cat's fine. The cat
how's your
was.
new pussy doing?
She's doing great, man. She just got fed. She's actually back in underneath the table. Right, I have what was about to say nightstand, coffee table. You know, right in front of my chair. You know, and my couch where I do all my work when I'm not at the station. You know, in front of my TV and all that shit. So it's right. Basically my feet slide underneath the coffee table. That's her spot. She just sits there. If she's not asking to get fed, get pet, playing with me and scratching shit out of me for 30 minutes. She's probably there. We were just playing Call of Duty. She was eating my feet for 25 minutes and sitting on my lap watching me play Call of Duty for 35.
Twisted Reality says pussy can be demanding. Yeah. It's
she's a sweetheart, man. She's great.
It can be unquenchable. Like you just can't quench that thirst for
sucks reality.
Demanding.
You know, like,
sometimes it wants water.
I didn't want one, Angel. I didn't want any dogs. I didn't want any cats. But you know, again, it was stuck. It was left underneath my
streaming.
We found it underneath my stepdad's shed.
I found a nice home for it.
It was Stuart. We had 2 or 3 days that had been sitting there. We my mom has fucking 5 cats. Everybody I know has fucking so many.
Angel, you say the cat found a nice home until next stream we see it has a fucking shock collar on it. Not like
damn right. You keep it up. You hear that, young lady? I got ideas from the internet. I'll make
keep me up like that. I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna teach you something real good. Like
I had a horrible headache, man, and fever last night. My stepfather and my nephew had one. You know, first my stepdad, like the day we found the cat, and I took it. And then Thursday, my nephew came down with it. So yesterday I was feeling hot, and I didn't want to do the show, but I was like, I don't feel that bad. I can probably get through with it. And then after like an hour, I was feeling like shit, man. I was like, damn. Last night, basically, I just sweat out all night. I was fucking. You ever like been so sick of this sweat, poor fucking sweat. Had it on like 76 degrees. This bitch couldn't get fucking. I had 4 blankets. I'm just sweating out, man. So still feel like shit.
That's the way to do it, man. Sweat it out. Like take a little bit of NyQuil. I do NyQuil and then a little bit of whiskey. Just to get get a little heated.
I was trying to get drunk. I never get drunk. I only get drunk on Fridays and Saturdays now. And it's like I had a glass of wine and started drinking one of it. I was like, oh man, I can't.
DK Bone says you're smoking too much weed, man. Smoking too much weed.
That is false. That can never happen.
Rafa Balde says I was feeling the exact same way a couple days ago. Rafa Balde is also out there smoking too much weed, and he might have also adopted. You know what it is? Like Rafa Balde, did you happen to adopt a cat? Like if you adopted a cat, maybe it's not the weed, it's the cat.
I think it's a change of season. A lot of people going through it. This is when the allergies will start erupting.
No, I've been having the allergies and stuff too as well, but I just power through it because it's this weird thing. It's called being a man. It's fucking weird. But
I wish I was a man.
Fucking A.
How do I become a man like you?
What you do is you just you don't stream on days you're sick because that's the manly thing to do.
Stop drinking.
I got a cat now. Will that help me?
Yeah. Like what's great is it's a walking Kleenex. So you pick up the cat, you wipe your nose on it, and that'll make the cat more immune. It's science. It's straight up science, guys. Just do that.
The fucking shit I'm
also film it. Make sure you film it so it's definitely not abuse. You're just.
I've been filming it. She got her own YouTube channel, bro. I'll have to drop the link. I'll drop the link Monday if anyone wants to.
Just because she has more subscribers than you do, and
she does. You should see all the people. You should see all the comments on it, dude. It's a whole bunch of old ladies that are commenting like, "Oh, you're so adorable. You're so sweet. How cute." This is, it's like, I never thought
contribute, son. Get them to contribute to that.
Dude, casual reviewer, exactly. I'm like, hey, would you help buy me a new scratch pad? My claws are getting a little long. I need to get my.
What is that channel? What's that channel called? Rockefeller Plaza.
I'm a Bloodborne fan from FromSoft. It's called her name's Lady Maria, and instead of from the Astral Clock Tower, I put the cat meower.
Oh, you're actually not kidding. SJ
I
said
am not fucking kidding.
Oh,
SJ said
SJ,
oh my
subscribe.
God.
wow.
Dude, it's funny. Like
SJ
Rifle's
is
gonna be
gonna do it,
making
I'm like,
more
yeah,
money
you're
than
right.
us just based off his fucking cat. Like that's
I mean,
crazy.
you should see all the little girls and old people. Like SJ will tell you, they're all like, "Oh, it's so sweet." And imagine like an old lady that probably have nobody to go to, or probably had cats and they can't take care of cats now. So just being able to go on there and watching like a little kitten grow up is probably the fucking phenomenal. I didn't even realize they were that part of the internet and YouTube. But it's like, wait, hashtag cats. There's really
There's a part for everything, man. Anything, any and everything.
Gator, there's hashtag feet. So yeah, I guess there's something for everybody, right?
That's fucking wild. Here, let me go ahead and finish up this article from
Do
Geeks
it.
and Gamers.
She's so hot.
So Lost Media, The Savant was announced in early 2023 as a limited series for Apple TV with Chastain starring and executive producing, inspired by a cosmopolitan story. Bleh. Wow. As much as I hated saying that,
A magazine by women for women. You want to dress
Who
like a
would've
whore, but not be considered a whore? Maybe positive casual dress. You know
by
what?
cosmopolitan.
By cosmopolitan.
Yeah. See, saying it while you're reading it is awful. Like I didn't like that. Published in 2019, Deadline reported it will see Chastain play a top secret investigator known as the Savant, who infiltrates online hate groups to take down the most violent men in the country. You know, she takes them down, she fucks them.
Hell yeah. Where's fucking Sean Cucksack at? John Keith Cucksack. He fucking loves this chick. She's hot as shit.
He needs to join some online hate groups so he can get fucked by women that look like that.
That's a great idea. Next time he's on there, remind me to tell him that. You need to join an online hate group. Be like, what?
It's like the show's gonna do the opposite effect of what it's trying to proclaim out there. It's gonna like, wait a minute, if I join an online hate group or like a online hate group, I can go get fucked by actors like that. Oh my god, fuck yeah. I'm you know what? Down with the Jews. Absolutely. Yeah, sure, why not? It's like, aren't you Jewish? It's like, no, not today, I'm not. Because I'm gonna fuck that bitch over there.
I got a great video. I need to actually.
That's what's gonna happen.
You know what?
Crazy.
I got a great video. I'm gonna post to you. You know your little like videos how I can post your shit now. I'm gonna add one to it because I was thinking about adding it earlier, but
do it to it.
You're gonna love it.
Do it to it and then play it.
You're gonna love it. Trust me. It'll take a while.
I believe you. Red Simu Liu attacks an Asian American conservative.
Oh yeah, you got to see that DA was going in on him.
Oh,
DA and Neurotic was going in on him on Twitter. They were going.
I'm gonna open
Simu Lee. Read it. Simu Lee attacks Asian American conservative commenter Vince Dio over rice tweet. Gets roasted instead. Rice tweet.
I pulled it up from the link that was on there. Like,
got rice.
No, Geeks and Gamers. Like, I kind of like the new setup. I like that I have another like kind of news source that I would say not just that I trust, but also more than likely people
that we fuck with and people we know will look at too. Has this always been up there? They always had a website like this, or you just now found it?
They've had a website, but I think they just started doing stuff like this where
this is pretty cool.
They combine with Parks Place and
they're promoting Stephanie too. So if you get
we're awesome. About to get down to that. With the new information from THR, we have a clear idea of the kind of man the creators of the Savant believe to be the most violent. Originally scheduled to release on Apple TV Plus this September 26th, obviously that didn't happen. The streamer decided to delay the Savant after the events of September 10th. What? Why would you do that? It's almost like your shit is actually promoting the kind of bullshit that led to stuff like that. What? That's wild. How would that? Yeah, of course you did. You fucking pieces of shit. Anyways, the landing page for the show on Apple TV Plus website currently says at a later date. Now we have a tweet here from Stephanie, My Nerdy Home. If you don't know her on YouTube and whatnot, I've met her a few times. She's awesome. She's a great person to hang out with. She's actually been on the DA stream. At least with me. I don't know if she was on with you guys, but she's been on there with me like at least one or two times. And I've also met her in person. Very sweet, awesome person. Go check out Steph.
No,
She
shout out to
her tweet says the show doesn't parallel Charlie Kirk's murder. It just shows every single white man to be incredibly evil. So they deserve they deserve what they get. Kind of like far leftist opinion on the Charlie Kirk assassination. Exactly. That's why they stopped it, because they realized, oh shit, this terrible thing happened from our side. We need to not promote something that's going to sound more aggressive from our side to promote more bullshit from our side.
Have you heard about the guy? I think it's
it's self-reporting. It's self-reporting.
Jeffrey Jones. You heard about him, right? Angel. He came out like apparently he had some leaked emails. Syfaxx talking about like he wouldn't mind if he saw his one of his competitions in the races. Not only perish, but his daughter, his 2-year-old daughter, and his 5-year-old son. They can go too, for all I give a shit.
Yeah, and so like Attorney General
of Virginia, right? It's Virginia.
Yeah, and because that's Virginia AG is running right now, as well as a senator. And they questioned the senator about that as well.
They go up to this white bitch, the senator. The Democrats are the party of the colored people, right? So now we have a white woman running for Democrats, right? Against a black chick, right? So who are we for? We don't want that. Don't put the black chick in power. First off, and second off, can we condemn the violence that your buddy said about killing possibly his opponent and his 2-year-old daughter and 5-year-old son? Look. I think he's a good candidate, and I think that he can do the job very well. And that's not what I ask. Can you condemn and condone him for saying that he wants to murder his opponent and see his 2-year-old daughter and 5-year-old son? He's done the work, and he's put in the work for this. And it's like, holy shit, bitch! This is the problem with Democrats. I just say murder is bad.
Yeah, they can't say the obvious easy way out there, because they actually believe what they want to say is actually I condone the words of what my fellow person said. Like they would love to just be able to say that.
I got to back.
They would like to back him. They would love to do that, but they got to pussyfoot around it.
They stick together no matter how fucking loony this shit is. It's like we got to be Democrats through and through. No matter how loony the next person is next to me, I'm still a Democrat. As long as a Democrat, I can be. So it's like I want people to start infiltrating and just pretending like it. And if you're like that aren't actors, if you are an actor, Republican, go out and pretend you're a Democrat and make this whole false persona and infiltrate. What
I said at the beginning of the stream, and it's something I've stood by, and I've said it a couple other times, is look. As much as I don't like certain Democrat people out there, whatever, you know what I don't want? I don't want them dead. And I think most, even if you're even slightly right or whatever, think the same way. We don't want you dead. We just don't want you running in office. We want go back to your shit from the job.
I don't care about who runs in office. If you have a different opinion than me,
I don't want you dead. Absolutely not.
But that's what
keep living, live your best life. Just don't affect my life with your shitty fucking politics.
But you know what's the crazy part about this whole thing is that you have a governor, or the sitting governor that's white. She's running against a black woman. The black woman, asked her to not to condone, but just denounce it. She was like, no, saying everything that Rock was saying. Now, the funny part about this whole situation is that you have Obama going into the situation, and guess who he's sponsoring? Guess who he's going after? He's sponsoring the white woman instead of the black woman. So you telling me a person that advocates for the black woman all the time?
That's this one. I've heard about that. Like, okay. I've actually
you advocated for the black woman all the time. You're denouncing her, and you're gonna go for the other woman just because she's a Democrat. Or you could have just pretty much stay out of the whole thing and
like vote blue no matter who type of deal. And it's like even if blue's the most idiotic shit you've ever heard in your life, it's like, well, if they're Democrat, obviously that means good for us. No. Like, I feel like a lot of dumb shit has been happening
politically. You should have seen the other thing.
It's been wild. Dude. It's wild.
Zohan over here yesterday in the Bronx crying, talking about, oh my God, you should have seen how they were treating Muslims during the 9/11. How they treated my aunt. My aunt couldn't go out and she was scared. This guy was putting up fake crocodile tears. everybody is just laughing at this cat. Like, seriously, like your aunt was more important than the people that
Dude,
died that day.
isn't he like the front runner right now?
Yeah,
Like,
he's gonna
isn't
win.
he, like,
He's gonna win. He is gonna win.
hey, good
Barring a
luck.
miracle.
Good luck, Angel. Like, you
Hey,
know,
for me, I'm gonna be blunt with you. I know how to move
it'll
around
be
the
good to
system.
see. It'll
It's
be
no
good
different in
to see
California.
you back out here.
It's
Like,
no different in California, dude. Now, I'm just saying, at least to me, I know how to move around the system, so I'm not even really tripping. The stuff that he wants to do, he's not really going to be able to do it.
Like, so you hear this crazy shit that these like politicians are spouting and whatnot,
Mhm.
but overall, like, even though it'll affect you in the long run type of deal, but it doesn't affect you directly immediately type of deal. And they're, you know, New Yorkers or whatever will realize eventually it's like, wait a minute, no, this, like, because all this stuff, it tends to work like this. Like the first month or two, it's like, wow, this is a great idea. 2 months in, you're like, this was a fucking horrible idea.
Well,
like,
the thing is, they're going to see.
It always does that.
They're going to see that nothing he's saying is going to work because he cannot do a majority of the stuff that he wants to do. He has to go to the governor for. The governor has to okay it. Like, he wants to raise taxes. The governor already said, no, I'm not raising taxes on anybody. So, okay, how are you going to get the money then? Like, he's pretty much giving you false hope, and people are still going to vote for him. And it's the young generation. It's the young, you know what I'm saying? No offense to you anyway, Syfaxx, but it's the young white liberals right now that are just coming out of college.
I'm white.
Yes, you are. You're a liberal.
I'm nowhere.
I'm liberal.
Everything
you said.
I'm not saying because you're a liberal, but I'm just
liberal
saying, you know, I don't want to sound mean in any way, but I'm just saying it's those college kids that are ones that are hyping him right now.
You know what, Angel? You got me on the white part. You got me on that. Okay,
you're a damn
nailed
Democrat.
It. Fucking nailed it. Like,
all about you. This is VA Governor candidate Spanberger. She's a Democrat. She won't retract the endorsement from Jones after his text scandal. So I think I got it the right spot when she asked the question.
I understand what you're saying about the voters, but for you yourself, do you still continue to endorse Jay Jones? 15 seconds. Yes or no?
Yes or no, Syfaxx?
We are all running our individual races. I believe my opponent has said that about her lieutenant governor nominee.
These are all fair.
And it's up to every person to make their own decision. I am running my race to serve Virginia, and that is what I intend to do.
I'm sorry, Syfaxx. Yes, did she say yes or no?
It didn't sound like she said anything other than, "Hey, I'm trying to serve my state." Like,
so if I looked over to this chick next to you, was like, I wouldn't mind to see you fucking dead and your fucking daughter just 2 years old and her fucking 5-year-old son. No, I mean, you know, that's fine. You know, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do my job.
Wait, was it the white person that said it or the black chick that said it?
No, so
it's not none of these two. This is the governor. These two are running to be governor, right? The attorney general, John Jones, who's not here, we'll play him afterwards. He's running to be the attorney general. They're saying, look, if you're governor, you're gonna work with this fucking guy? He's supposed to be attorney general, fucking putting people away for crimes. Well, the crime he's talking about fucking murdering his fucking electrical opponent and his fucking 2 kids. I don't think he's gonna be too. You think he's gonna be biased about doing his job?
Yeah, isn't the whole, like, the main job of a judge is to be unbiased as possible?
That's right. You know what? It sounds like he got a severe case of TDS, and you know he doesn't hate Republicans. He's a fucking
no. He doesn't hate him. He just wants to see them all dead.
He's a fucking radical.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger.
If they're dead, there's no hate.
We just want to clarify, you know, what you're saying is that as of now, you still endorse Jay Jones as Attorney General.
I'm saying as of now, it's up to every voter to make their own individual decision. I am running for governor. I am accountable for the words that I say.
Why can't you just say, like, I think what he said was, should be condemned, is uncondonable. Free, you know, if you want to enact some bullshit and be like, I think the freedom of speech protects him. That's, you know, the First Amendment in America, and that's what I'm going to make it political. But you can. The
problem with politicians is, like, they didn't learn from Trump, whether they want to like him or not. They didn't learn that, like, he went off script. You know, he didn't sit there and talk. He didn't sit there and talk politics. He'd be like, that motherfucker's ugly. They're a piece of shit. I hate them. Or like, yeah, that person would be terrible for you.
And this is a script. She can't go off script. This is a script.
Say it.
Yeah,
just do it.
And the best I can as a candidate.
You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna win. Like,
But like, you know why she's not saying nothing? Because it's just the cockiness. She knows that she's ahead in points.
She knows. So
all she's doing is protecting her reputation. She doesn't care about what is going on with the attorney general. So she's just gonna, you know, he's a Democrat as well. So she's gonna play it cool as well.
I mean, to be fair, both these women look like decrepit fucking versions of each side of the race. It's like that's a decrepit white woman, that's a decrepit black woman. They just look they look like if that's what Virginia does to you, I don't want to ever go there. Like,
so look, this chick over here on the right, look, now she's got to get asked the same question. Republican, what do you think she's gonna say? And watch the fucking reprimand she gives this fucking bit, the tongue lashing, and tell me which one you, just from a simple question of rebuttal, who do you think would be more of a governor, in your opinion, that'd be willing to stand up and fight for the people?
For the acts that I take, for the policies that I have put out.
Thank you.
I am responsible for the policies I put out and the work I will endeavor to do tirelessly for the people of Virginia.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. Ms. Earl Sears, before we get to rebuttals, because we will get to rebuttals, we have a question for you. While there is no equivalency, this next example does speak to the divided nature of our country.
I love rebuttals. It's a rebut all.
During the Charlie Kirk Memorial, President Trump said, quote, "I hate my opponent and I don't want the best for them." Is there a place for that kind of political speech? You have
he said it in a joking manner.
Well, I think as everybody knows, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian before I'm a Republican, and I'm required to forgive people. And it's hard sometimes when somebody has abused you, etc., but it's something you must do, because not to forgive is almost like, as someone said, you drink poison thinking that it's going to affect the other person.
So, first off,
so she comes out with like an actual good response. Like, what
good
the fuck?
response.
I was not.
And second off, the question for those who don't know, Trump's it's a mislead. What Trump said was on in front of everybody at a podium making a joking statement. What this guy said was caught on a hot mic. He thought was not being recorded and was saying it truthfully to, you know, like I'm sorry, he was what was it? It was a voicemail, right? Angel sent to him. He was like sending voice. It was some kind of messaging system they were using to send it back and forth. It's somehow a voice.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
So it's like, to me, it's like that's not the same. If I'm telling Angel, Muslims on you in a side chat text, instead of me being like, Muslim could go, assalamu alaikum to all the Muslims. If I said like a joke like that on a podium in front of people, that's completely different. He's trying to play. He's playing to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? He's not attacking somebody. And we used to be like, I hate my opponent. I don't wish the best for him. I don't want to see any of my opponents win. None of them are better than me. That's how Trump is. He's joking. He's not actually saying he hates his opponent. We've seen that time and time again.
Saying that. He's really saying that. That's not.
Well, kind of. But we've seen him shake Hillary Clinton's hand. We've seen him talk to Hillary. We've seen him talk to all these people. Obama. We've seen him sit next to fucking, Joe Biden. So I mean, it's a game to him. It's a game to win. He's playing with some high rollers, and to him, it's just a game. He's not shaking hand with murderers. That's completely different. So in my opinion.
And I want to live a decent life, and I don't want to not have peace in my life. And so as I've said before, I would not say that. So that's why I'm wondering why my opponent won't say beyond it's abhorrent and disgusting, why she won't say it is not okay, and that he must leave the race because Jay Jones advocated the murder, Abigail, the murder of a man, a former speaker, as well as his children who were 2 and 5 years old. You have little girls. What would it take him pulling the trigger? Is that what would do it? And then you would say he needs to get out of the race?
Look at this bitch's face.
Abigail, you have nothing to say? Abigail.
She won't even fucking. She won't even acknowledge
her children.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Stop it. Look at this bitch. Like Angel said earlier, she's ahead in the polls. As long as I don't have any scandals, if I don't say anything stupid and get caught on a hot mic, I'm governor. I just gotta
that state. I'm assuming Virginia is blue no matter who type of fucking state type of deal.
It's
Democrats do everything right. It's like, oh yeah, until everything goes to shit. It's like they don't realize they don't think about the future. They think about it's not even like right now. It's insane. Like they just. I guess the best way to put it is they don't think at all. Like they don't consider the repercussions of their actions. They just say shit to be like, hey, how can I be the front runner of whatever the fuck I'm talking about? And then they do absolutely nothing with it. And it's happened for years upon years.
In my opinion, no fucking response like this is a response. Basically, she'll do it. She's saying, I'll do whatever it takes to get on top. I don't give a fuck if I got to shake hands with murderers, fucking people that I don't fucking align with.
Well,
so
I don't know.
No more like, elect me and your taxes are going to go down. That's what we all know.
I don't know the Republican lady's name. I don't know the Republican lady's
my work
name,
shows
but she's destroying her. She's destroying her right now.
Destroying her. And I asked her a simple question that she can't fucking answer.
Is that when you would say he should get out of the race, Abigail?
Holding your breath like a bitch.
You're running to be governor.
Ms. Earl Sears, I know you're saying that you would not personally say this, but do you think still that there is that place for that kind of rhetoric, the example that we gave, even coming from others? You have 30 seconds.
So I'm responsible for my behavior and what I've said. I've just said I wouldn't say that. I would not speak that way. Look, I'm from a third world country. I was born in Jamaica. And when I was 10 years old, I saw that kind of political violence, which is why I'm asking my opponent to please ask him to get out of the race, have some political courage. What you have done is you are taking political calculations about your future as governor. Well, as governor, you have to make hard choices. Right. And that means telling Jay Jones to leave the race. I have seen what it means when people are shot in the streets and thrown in the back of cars just for political purposes. I don't want to see that in America. America must never be that place, and Abigail needs to say something.
Oh my God, Syfaxx, did you see what she did?
She destroyed her. I mean, it took her 32 seconds instead of 30, but yeah.
No, look at that. Is 30, what is she doing over there?
Hand to God, hand to God. Oh my God.
Is she a Nazi? Is she racist?
I'm gay.
I'm a lesbian.
I am actually pansexual.
I am transgender.
That clip was very mediocre.
I think she's racist. She's doing the my heart to God sign.
The political stuff in general right now, especially because we're going to see it ramp up even more because it's the midterm elections, right? Next year is going to be midterms. That's why all this shit's happening.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not sure how it goes in other states, but
it's going to be a lot cracking though. That's the thing. Like if
it's going to be hilarious stuff going on.
No, but sides. I don't know if you know, like the Supreme Court right now is looking over a case in regards to a case from down south that if that changes down there, their redistricting is going to be in favor of Republicans. So right now, just with everything that's going on, they're saying the Republicans could be able to snag up like maybe 20 extra seats. You know what I'm saying? Like
20?
20.
Fuck.
Up to 20. They could get up to 20 extra seats. So it's like right now,
they're already killing it.
Yeah, they're scrambling right now. And then you have them trying to sue Texas for what Texas did. Then they're talking about they were going to sue, I think, Baltimore.
Well, I mean, Republicans right now have the best platform out there, which is let the other side speak. Just let them speak. Just let them speak.
But I'm gonna be
running for attorney
that's the easiest way.
They still have the media, no matter what. They got media.
And Democratic
no, they have the media, but nobody listened.
People still listen.
Jones's violent,
they listen, but they don't fucking hear anything.
In 2022.
Here we go.
Jay Jones had said that he wanted to piss on the grave of his political opponents. And what did he want to do to Todd Gilbert? 2 bullets to the head. Why? Because he didn't like his politics.
Let me be very clear. I am ashamed. I am embarrassed. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
I am sorry to Speaker Gilbert. I'm sorry to his family. I'm sorry to my family. And I'm sorry to every single Virginian.
Okay.
I cannot take back what I said. But you have my word that I will always be accountable for my mistakes.
You can't even be accountable for your fucking haircut. What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't know he said this, but good to him. This is not that fucking hard. This is what I complain about a lot. It's so hard for people where I'm in North Carolina. Maybe I'm just overlooking too much. To take accountability. If you do something wrong, everybody makes mistakes as human beings. We're all going to do it eventually if we haven't already. What we do is how we go forth from that moment on is what defines us. And this is what I'm talking about. I like his comeback, his poignancy. I like how he's standing behind his word. Even if he's fucking lying to me, at least he's fucking doing it in the way I want it to be heard, in a nice civil manner. And again, he was talking to one of his buddies, which is probably locker room talk. It wasn't in front of everybody. Maybe it's out of context. Maybe again, if I told you, Angel,
if he wants
all
to
the
stand on business,
need to go behind him, thinking that you're good, and you sold it to the media or something.
If this fucking guy wants to stand on business, dude, all he needs to do, literally shave the rest of his head. Fucking stand on business. Dude.
Yeah, stand up. Listen
like,
to
hey, Angel, if you had that haircut right there, Angel, like with the fucking side fucking wraparound, I'd tell you the same thing, dude. Like you're like, dude, I'm 90%.
You got the George Costanza, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with that.
I don't know if that works on black dudes. I don't know. I haven't seen that one that works on that.
If you know what? Well, I think LeBron got it.
You know,
they got the black paint.
You're holding on. It like I think even physically that just shows you're holding on to something that'll never be there, and that seems like a weak opinion. Like.
You see this videos of LeBron getting the paint job. You actually like spray it on this side. They put black paint on it and like kind of like use a sponge to make it look like it's like interesting. They tattoo some parts in between. Everybody's like, LeBron got painted hair today.
Maybe one day I can fix it. No, just fucking you can fix it today with a razor. There's a fucking razor.
Just get rid of it.
You can fix that shit.
Yeah, but once you have to shave every single day, it probably gets fucking annoying as shit.
And then Newsom, you heard about Newsom?
Shave your whole head, like you can just do one of these motions, dude. My buddy does it like all the time. Like he just embraced it. He was like, dude, I was losing hair, and it's like just embrace it, just do it. Like don't hold on to that last piece because that shows that it's like maybe there's some hope for something that'll never come back. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, my hair would look like Stephen A's if I was to do the fade like I used to when I was younger. I just shaved it all.
Dude, embrace the ball. Like I mean, you're rocking the ball. Like I mean, if my hair were to finally start receding, like don't get me wrong, my camera makes it look like that or whatever. But it's like if it started to go, I'd be like, fuck it. I guess I'm going skinhead now. Fuck it.
Here you go, Syfaxx. Perfect. This is what I was talking about. LeBron.
Look how shiny and nice that is.
Look how shiny and nice that is, right? One. And then listen to what he says about LeBron, because LeBron needs to do the same thing.
See what happened in the game when LeBron's hair fell off? Look, the guy is billionaire. He's a god amongst men. He's a giant super athlete with a really well-shaped head. What the? Shave your goddamn head.
I didn't realize that clip was out there, but I appreciate that it is now that I mentioned that.
Look at LeBron.
He's got some nonsense glued on his head. It's like not his hair.
He has a toupee?
Look at that. His hair moved up and someone had to tell him. Says, oh, thanks, bro. So you get the bandana back in place. Bro, he's handsome. He's a superior physical specimen. You see what happened in the game when...
Shave your fucking head. What the hell are you doing?
That's wild.
But that's why he keeps, everybody says he's fake because he just keeps doing it. And he acts like we don't know. Just like he acts like he reads books, but has the books upside down. Or, you know what I'm saying, has the books like at the first page.
Or it's always on the first page, yeah.
Or they're asking him for a quote of the book, and he'll be like, nah, it's a great book. I just started reading this, so I don't know. So how the fuck do you have it out like that? Like,
showing everybody.
He be trying to act like he's intelligent. I never liked LeBron. I put it like this. I like LeBron as an athlete. I'm not going to knock him as an athlete. As a personality, the first thing that I've ever heard about LeBron James, I heard that he went on an interview one time. Like there was a local reporter out in Ohio, and asked to interview him. He was like, okay, I'm gonna interview you. And he was like, yeah, cool. He was like, okay, so I'll meet you at this diner. LeBron was like, okay, yeah. He was like, is it okay if I bring my mom's? And he was like, yeah, you could bring your mother. He was like, all right, cool. The reporter got to the diner. LeBron came with his mother and himself and were like 6 or 7 other people to the diner. Made the reporter pay for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the reporter didn't even know that LeBron was going to bring the rest of his family with him. And the reporter paid for everybody. Dude, and LeBron never like.
I'd write that off as a fucking business expense. Like I had to do that.
But he was like a local small reporter. He wasn't like some big New York Times, nothing like that. He was a local reporter, and LeBron fleeced them out of like maybe $400 or $500 worth of food that day. and he paid for it out of his own pocket. You know what I'm saying?
If you were to go to Shaq, he would be like, "Hey, you don't got enough people. Let's bring in more people," and he would pay for everybody. Like anytime I see videos of Shaq, that guy is just doing all the good stuff. Like he's just like that's how you use your money properly. Like just like.
But this was when LeBron was in high school though. He was still like. I think in high school in that time, he was just about to go into the NBA. So he wasn't balling like that, but he still took advantage of that reporter in regards to doing that.
You would think you would have learned how to be humble, but it's like, no, you clearly weren't grown that way, or like you weren't raised that way.
Everybody know LeBron is full of it. They know that he be cheating on his wife. They know that he be doing all this other extra house stuff. We know. It's just most of these basketball players are like that. You're not going to sit here and make it seem like you've been that faithful to your woman all the time, especially when you've been traveling all over the world. Like it's
so. Look, guys. So my stream is called "Take Your Candy," and I don't know if people have heard this song, but I find it hilarious and very apt to the name. And I don't know. Maybe we can have some reviews from Angel here and also Rockefeller. What do you think about this song? I might get hit for this. I have no idea, but
man, I got a fucking email from YouTube today for YouTube and Chill. I'm gonna read it.
On Halloween, there will be a nigga, you gon' take his pain. He's big and black, he will take your candy. That nigga's name is Big Dick Randy.
Hey, big Dick Randy. He take booty, not just candy. He dress up like he a granny. Then he be waiting for niggas to walk off alone. He make sure they ain't near no home. He sneak up and he let out a moan. He rip off your booty and then he is gone. I remember one day, it was like 2012. It was Big Randy, I could just tell. He took my booty and I couldn't yell. I got to the house, mama said, where is your ass? And where is your candy? And I said, mama, it was Big Dick Randy. He came out of nowhere. On God, he appeared and then he ran off on my rear. He took my whole booty and all of my candy, but you should be
okay. I can only take so much of that stupidity, but I heard that on like it was on some random Instagram thing, and I was like, this song is hilarious, and it was perfect because it's right before fucking the Halloween. And I'm like, this is great.
Wow.
I was like, oh, there's a full song. I thought it was like just a short clip. No, there's like a full song with it, and obviously animation behind it, which is
I
crazy.
couldn't even go through the whole thing. It was just wild. They're talking about a guy just running around raping people, and taking candy. Like,
yeah, he's to take your candy dressed as a granny, dude. Like, so be careful for Big Dick Randy out there, people. If you're going to,
so, dude, I don't know what we did. I don't know what I did yesterday on fucking YouTube and Chill, but I got an email saying to keep our community safe, we limit some of our more powerful features to channels who have built and maintained a positive channel history or provided verification. I provided verification. Right. As of now, your channel does not have sufficient channel history. What the fuck?
I've never got one of those.
It has lost the advanced features. This may have happened because channel did not follow our community guidelines.
The one that tripped me out the other
day, pin messages. I don't know if it's fake because maybe it's a fuck up because YouTube been having some troubles the past week. I don't know if it's like
the one that tripped me out the other day when I
got
copyright, it was a copyright on my second Borderlands stream, my second one, not my first one, and it was like, oh, you're using material that can't be shown because of whatever, and I was like, I'm just playing off the same playthrough. It's the same story. Like, I didn't do anything different. Like, I'm when I stream through my PlayStation, I don't do extra videos or clips or anything like that. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But it was like that one for some reason is copyright struck. But the other two that are the same fucking playthrough, just different days, totally fine. I don't know. YouTube is fucking weird, dude. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's not doing good lately.
It's weird.
Weird. I'm gonna share this on our YouTube and Chills channel. So hopefully, if there's anybody else out there in the stream wants to come hang out, I saw I had Miss Sparkles on. I don't know about next week, but I think we should, if y'all want, I'm gonna do. I got a special little game set up, and just everybody bring like something to talk about, like their favorite movie. Try to dress up. We'll get drunk. Maybe Miss Sparkles. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I plan on going out tomorrow and looking maybe for either a mask or a costume or something. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So check it out. So here's an article through another game, Geese and Gamers thing. And I can already show you one mistake. It says Simu Liu attacks Asian American conservative commentator Vince Deo over Rice tweets. Gets roasted instead. Apparently, DA
it's about
over
Zohan.
this, but did he also point out this spelling error? American.
Yeah, American.
Gotta get them American now. You gotta get there American.
That's how they talk.
You know they're using AI. You know the people behind the scenes over there, Geeks and Gamer, using fucking AI.
Well, what's funny
Better
is
hit up
like,
one of
even
your
if you're
people and let
using
them know.
AI, it fucking it corrects you. Like you have autocorrect on basically every goddamn device out there. So even if like fuck up the word American, that's not good. That's not good,
American.
guys. You need to get on that.
Fucking
Anyways,
American.
Simu Liu has once again found himself in social media meltdown, this time targeting conservative commentator Vince Dow over Rice. It all began when conservative commentator Vince Dow, who is of Vietnamese and Italian descent, because that matters, replied to a viral X post showing a man eating rice with his hands. Yeah, I would say most Americans would probably be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, don't get me wrong, I've done some sketchy shit when I've been on a construction site. Like, I had like pieces of plastic and I forgot a fork and I used a fucking an angle grinder and I cut myself a fork out of plastic. I've done that, but I didn't do it with my hands. I still went out of my way to find a way to get a utensil. I made a utensil.
But you notice in this
using
post,
my hand.
you notice in this article, they pointed out that they left out the most important thing. This whole thing started over Zohan Mandani. It was a picture of him eating rice with his hands. And that's when the guy was like, what are you doing? Like, I'm Asian. Not even Asians eat with their hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Simu Liu wanted to go out and just went on a rampage. And everybody's roasted him. I'm telling you. I even roasted him.
He's a star. He's going to be the star of...
Didn't see the tweet.
Doomsday.
It might be brought up in this article.
I could show you. I'm telling you. I put it in the chat.
By all means, go ahead and bring it up. But it's like
I already
Dow
put it in
wrote
there.
in Asian. Okay.
Yeah, it's in a private chat already.
Fine then. Fine.
He's gonna be the lead in Doomsday. So I watched the video today and I sent it to DA. I don't want to exchange too much because DA might actually bring it up in the office this weekend. It's about plot hole leaks in the upcoming Doomsday, and it's right there in front of our face from Avengers Endgame. So let me give you a hint, Syfaxx. At the end of Endgame, what did Captain America do?
At the end of Endgame, well, he went back in time and then he turned old.
Well, he went back in time. What did he do? Why did he go back in time?
Well, because he wanted to get with the girl.
He had to get back the
he wanted to go back to a regular life, like a regular.
He had to give the stones. He had to return the stones to the exact point in time which they return. Because if not, you're gonna have. Remember when she was talking? You're gonna have a timeline branch break off, and it's gonna create a rupture and possibly a. That's how they think Doomsday is gonna happen. Because even though Cap has a happy life, there's no way he could have returned some of them things. Think about it.
No, they're saying that he did return it. They say he returned everything, but him going back in time, dealing with that with Peggy, made a branch happen. That's what.
But they're saying that they didn't show it, and how could he have returned them? Like the ether. The ether was a fucking gas. That Rocket had a special vacuum needle that he sucked up, that he stabbed in the girl, and it formulated into a rock. Did he formulate it back to a gas and stab it back into her without anybody knowing? The Tesseract, the fucking Tesseract, after the first failed attempt, they had to go even farther back when he met his fucking dad, and he had to break into the fucking compound. So Captain America got to break back into the compound, drop back off,
he could just
and
go back to the
Tesseract back in there, not the space stone, the time stone, the space stone, the fucking Tesseract has to be back in there. It's like it shows all these plot holes. But one thing it did bring up was when he went and when Iron Man went back and saw his dad and got the Tesseract out of the compound with Captain America. They think that's where when he's telling him about how my wife's pregnant. How far along is she? About 7 months. They think that's Dr. Doom. Because when he takes the Tesseract from there, there's no Tesseract, right? Maybe Captain America doesn't return it. Maybe he does something and pretends like he returns it, but doesn't. because just trying to make our world think, for some reason, and it just works out because, or if he does return it, some kind of event it would put in motion to make Iron Man not need to be such, there's not a big threat. It's a whole bunch of intricacies to it, but it's pretty cool. Watching, this is where Rockefeller always gets upset.
Hey, I'm gonna read this last article here, and then we're gonna probably end it after this because I had a couple people show up and they're downstairs. I hear them, and I did to go hang out. But anyways, Vince Dow says, as an Asian, I feel I have an authority on rice. Eating rice with your hands is gross, strange, and barbaric. Nobody in my family has ever done this. He acts like utensils were never invented. Yeah. That's not.
That's the mayor. That's disgusting. That's
how I wipe my ass.
I mean, I'd wipe my ass before I.
And then the thing is, you see everything else out there. They're going to put their hands in the lettuce. They're going to put their hands in the other thing, in the dip. They put their hands in everything and in their mouth. It's disgusting. I don't understand.
What's what is the?
That's how people do
it.
In India, no.
So we can wash his hands
bowl of water. They're not as hygienic in India. It's safe to say, but there's no bowl of water. Well, I'm just saying.
We got DA says Simu eats corn on the cob the long way. Yeah,
I'm telling you, DA was on it
the long way.
Hey, I put a post up too. There's nothing wrong with eating with your hands, but with some of the shit they do eat, like the sloppy ass fucking rice and shit, they get so fucking dirty. I'm like, that's fine. Well, wash your fucking hands, homie.
You should go into the post and see the other stuff that people have been saying in there, dude. Just go deep into the comments. You should see the other comments. Nerd Roddy got in there, said some shit. It's just crazy. A lot of people has been going on there.
I just say wash your fucking hands, and they don't use. You don't ever see them using napkins. That's different. Look, the crust. See, pizza's designed to be eaten because the crust keeps it from being greasy as shit. It's designed in a triangle to where when you hold it like that, the grease goes towards the front. It minimizes the dirt. You know what I'm saying? It's designed to be a finger food, and it's try to be item. Less. Yeah, it's a single item. It's not a fucking whole. He's not grabbing right in the middle and just fucking taking a handful of it. And and let's say if that thing wasn't cut and he just grabbed it and started fucking peeling it apart with his own fucking hand, that'd be completely different. That would be.
I love when people just point these dumb things out. Look at the sandwich. You eat a sandwich with your hands.
That's if I bring one giant donut in the room and me and Syfaxx and fucking Angel all eat it instead of using a knife to cut it in pieces. I'm just like, I'll grab this fucking piece.
Check it out. None of those objects that they're actually eating. No, none of these objects that they're eating in these pictures.
Double dipping, player.
Is going to have your fingers touch your mouth.
That's right.
You're gonna.
In America, we don't double dip. We're more hygienic.
Have to. With rice, you're gonna have to put your fingers into your mouth, so your fingers will actually touch your mouth. Also, on top of that, so
I understand. We're in America, though. We're in America. That's the point. He even said in a comment that any immigrants that come here, they're never going to assimilate, and they don't want to assimilate with us. They want to continue their own culture and bring it here, like we're supposed to assimilate to them. And I'm telling you, there's like Minnesota right now. They be having those their religious call 5 times a day. Come on, and they're trying to imply that all over, talking about Shira law or Shia law. Nah, man. I'm telling you, these guys are coming over here on the stream.
I'm sorry, I'm late, bro. You see that?
Hey, King Style, man, I'd bring you on, but I'm not gonna lie. I was about to end it. So I was about to jump off.
Why not bring him on before you jump off?
So check it out. So here we go. We got King Style on here. What's going on, King Style? Hey,
I'm sorry, something happened, and
just in time to
earlier.
It's all good. But with that being said, with that article or with that post and everything, thank you guys all for showing up, and let's go ahead and go through the panel here, see what everyone has going on. Angel,
I already know. Mondays, smoke and chill. We're probably going to do an Among Us game, so please download the game. You know what I'm saying?
Are you doing one tonight or tomorrow or what?
I don't know. You want to do one, Rock? You want to do another one?
I'd be willing to play a game if Syfaxx wasn't busy, but he's busy for tonight. You got to buy one. It's $5. You got to download it. Take 2 seconds.
No, I'm going to download it and
it would take you 2 seconds. $5 in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
hit
we'll do
me
it
up.
one day.
Shoot me a message when you guys
Hey,
are
if
down
anybody
to do
out there
it.
wants
At
to
what
play
time?
some Among Us, me and Angel will play. I know I probably got somebody else online I can play. So let's set it up for like at least an hour from now. So that way it gives people some time to do some shit. Use the bathroom.
Yeah, an hour
again.
would be good. That'll give me time to go grab some food and some beer.
If
and
Angel
stuff.
wants to, Angel, you lead the call. I know my boy Kerpin said for Halloween, we're definitely gonna do it after the Halloween stream. So
how long are the games usually? How long are the games?
5
like
minutes.
Like 10,
2
like 10
seconds.
minutes the most, like 10 minutes a game.
Oh,
it goes
so
really
short.
fast.
More or less,
because,
it's like us hanging out. We have a big old fucking party chat on PlayStation.
Okay,
and like 10 people talking. Yeah, and we all stream it to our own channels. It's fucking awesome.
I might only be able to hop on for like a game or 3. You know, if they're only 5 to 10 minutes.
Even if you walk away, you can still be in the party chat. You can like not play and have the party chat turned on.
Well, I don't want to be like because it's villains and whatever. If
No.
I'm a villain and
if you're walking away, you won't see it. If you're walking away, and even if you want, and you have to be watching Angel's stream to watch him. You know, it's like my stream is my stream.
I'm not doing that. Like
very intricate.
as much as I would be like, hey, I want to give you guys an extra viewer. I'm not going to do that if we're playing a game where we have to be deceptive. Like that's just that's
no, it's
that's
not being
cheesy as fuck.
No,
it's not like
you,
that.
You gotta
like
play.
that.
You gotta play along, right, Angel?
Yeah, it's like playing the game Clue. It's like kind of like playing Clue. It's not like that bad that you have to be super deceptive, but it's it's just fun. Like
Well, I
said,
mean, like if I were to watch one of your
guys'
guys' streams and one of you guys is like the bad guy or whatever, I would know it, right?
Yeah, but that's only if
you
you're
would
gonna
know.
watch.
If
our
I'm an
stream.
imposter, you would know.
That's
But
what I
if you
said,
came
I'm
in,
not- I
if
would-
you were
I
on my
wouldn't-
stream typing Rockefeller's an imposter, Angel wouldn't know. He's not watching my fucking stream. He's watching his fucking TV playing.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't watch your guys' stream. You wouldn't get the extra.
You can
view,
watch.
'cause if you guys are live, I'm watching you. Even if I'm actually not like fully listening, I'll just have it on the background just so you get an extra viewer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we don't talk about it anyway. We don't say, "Oh, I'm the imposter" until the end of the game. Nobody.
I mean,
talks.
once I play the game properly, maybe I'll
understand.
I'll understand it better once we play it. Once or
Yes,
twice.
but we'll do that on Monday, and then hopefully we'll be on with DA on Sunday tomorrow, and rest of the week, you know how we do it: Wednesdays, Fridays. Look out for that for Halloween as well. Thanks for having me on Syfaxx.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Absolutely. Thank you
Appreciate
guys for showing up. I would probably continue to go on, especially because King Style just showed up too. He's always good people to talk to, but
he got a
I
guest.
I have some guests that showed up. I didn't know they were coming over, so whatever. It's sad. Like I said, Saturdays are always they're up in the air, but I try to always do one on Saturdays just because I say that I will. So if I say I'm going to do something, I try to do it. You know, be a man of my word, right?
Absolutely.
With that being said, Rockefeller Plaza here. Is he going to be a man of his word and say what he has coming up? What do you got coming up, brother?
No shit, man. Thanks for having me as always. Appreciate it. I know my boy DA has his Halloween stream tomorrow night for the DA's office. So hopefully I might
Tomorrow night? It's not next week?
Nah, he said he's gonna do it tomorrow night because it'll be what the second for next Sunday because Halloween is actually on Sunday.
It's gonna be the last
2 days
Sunday
after
before
Sunday.
Halloween.
So he's gonna do his Halloween stream tomorrow night. So if anybody wants to join us for that, I'll be on there hanging out with him. I might throw a little costume on myself just to have fun. Besides that, I do bonfires and coffee, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Times. I play video games. I just stream, drink coffee. I'm hanging out with Angel doing Among Us probably tonight on my PlayStation. I've been doing a lot of night rains on the weekends randomly, but I also do YouTube and chill, which apologies for last night. I had a horrible, didn't feel too great, so sorry about that. But I will be seeing y'all tomorrow night and definitely every morning, 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
He got a kitten and then he got to shitting. So he got the shitting kittens. Right.
And she's been so good the past hour. So the second I put it down, she's gonna be like, meow, meow, walk, give me some food. Now, okay. There's no breaks in here. All gas, no breaks.
All gas, no brakes. That's how it goes around here. And thank you for showing up as well, Rockefeller. And King Style, sorry you showed up at the end of it, but we are ending it. I would probably normally go a little bit longer, but
it's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
But King Style, I know, well, you haven't started anything quite yet, but you will eventually. So we'll continue
I'm doing other shows too while that is taken care of, like while I'm developing that other show. Like I said, I don't want to jinx stuff. If I say because I've done it a whole bunch of times and then they end up fucking backfiring in my end. So when it's actually set in stone, I will do it.
Well,
That
when
sounds
when it's
very
set in
cliche.
stone, King will let you know. That's what's up. That's what's
Absolutely.
up.
So I'm gonna be on my friend Ken's stream later in a couple
Cool, man.
hours. So
What's his stream name? Like, so people might
his
be able to...
it's Foul Mouth Network. His
Foul
name's
Mouth Network. Okay.
Yeah, and his name's Foul Mouth Ken. So
You
he's a
know
good
what?
dude.
I don't know. Did I made you a mod in the channel, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so when you're a mod in people's channels, you can actually post links. So if you got something you want to promote, like that, like not just saying it, you can just put it into the YouTube chat.
Okay.
When you're a mod, you can actually do that. So go ahead and throw that out there. I mean, who knows if people watch it or not, but might as well throw it out there. Any publicity is good publicity. So, go ahead and fucking handle it.
Absolutely.
I got one. I'll put
But,
out there whenever he's done saying this thing. I'll promote something real quick.
Well, yeah, but I mean, once he throws it out there,
But
then you
also,
can
I'm going to
mimic
be on MSK on Monday and Wednesday. So
Lady Maria, the cat meower. Oh,
She's
man.
already got 15 subscribers.
15
How about
subscribers.
that?
Jesus. Oh my God. I need to make Calypso a fucking account.
You're damn right. Look, a corpse.
Like she at least
my
my cat at least fetches. Like
So get subscribed to Lady Maria the Cat Meower, if you don't mind. Oh, she deserves it, doesn't she?
she
That's all I wanted
absolutely
to plug.
does. Yes, she's tiny and I hate it because
she's
it's so
fun
cute.
size.
It's so cute. hey, you guys, you have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll talk to you guys sooner than later, and we'll figure out some stuff to do. Apparently I need to grab a costume for tomorrow or some type of mask or some shit for DA's stream, but also I want to do one for next week on Friday. Even if I don't I'll probably be able to get dressed for YouTube and Chill next week. But I'll probably also do a stream after YouTube and Chill next week. And then I'll probably also do one Wednesday as well. We'll see what happens this week. Because there just hasn't been any good news to talk about. I mean, I like just talking and shooting the shit with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what we did last night for fucking 6 hours.
I wish I was here, man. I wish you had a great stream, man. I wish I didn't miss it, man.
Hey, Rock, are you gonna go after this stream, or you want to talk for a little bit when?
What, behind the scenes?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that behind the scenes, man. Whenever Syfaxx is done, we'll figure it out.
We can do that. With that being said, we are out and peace out. I'll be back and I'll be behind the scenes in just a minute. You guys have a good one. Peace out.
All right.
Adios.
Peace.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul to heaven's watering hole. I'll drink to forget a memory, but hell's got one more trick for me. I walked up, said, what's your favorite sin? She could have killed me with that smile. Said it's lost with the touch of wrath. But I'm a glutton for love, so let's just dance. Next thing I know,